I'm so excited. I'm like, I don't know what was happening, but it is what it is. So
It's the internet, it's delays, it happens,
it's
it's okay.
yeah, I am so happy to see you. And
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of people tuning in and watching the replay. And first of all, I want you to tell everyone who you are. But we met through mutual friends, and you have such an amazing energy about you.
Thank
You're Kundalini teacher. I mean, you're so many things. You're a sound healer. But I want you to do the introduction so I don't screw anything up. And then you're going to take us through a sound bath. And if you can just tell us a little bit about, because some people don't know what that is.
Yes.
So tell them more about that too.
Okay. Yes, that's a great place to start. So, me and Kelly met actually at what's that store? We met at Athleta.
Yes.
We met at
Yes.
Athleta. Yes. And she had a booth there, and you were doing live coaching,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And my friend Kim, she actually won free coaching from you. And she's like, well, I've already done this with her, so I don't need it. So would you like it? So that's
Mm.
how I got to really get to know you better. But it was a very interesting time for me. I was living in New York City, I was there for 7 years. And at that time, I was transitioning. I left a marriage, I left a career. I used to own an agency representing photographers for several years in New York City.
Mm.
And you really helped me
Oh.
through so much. So our calls, you really got into the heart and soul of what I was going through and really listened.
Mm.
And you asked me, well, why can't you do what you want to do? And I was like,
Mm.
I don't know. So I have to share with you how transformative your coaching was in my life. And it
Oh.
really helped me transition fully into becoming a Kundalini yoga teacher and a sound healer. And I must tell you also that during this time that we are going through quarantine, it is fairly challenging for a lot of people. But at the same time, what ended up happening was, even though it is fairly uncomfortable, there's many aspects about this quarantine that I feel almost too prepared for
Mm-hmm.
than someone that is in like the normal status quo of things.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So it really, this brought through a lot more like going within, which I already do. And now more than ever, I feel super relevant, especially in my teachings, because people are coming more to me. And not only just to me, but other healers and teachers in a lot of different capacities. So we're figuring out that maybe this old system, this old paradigm isn't necessarily the answer, and maybe it's time for something to shift.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%. And
Yeah.
so with the sound healing, like I've done it a couple times. So for people that are new to this,
Mhm.
it's sound healing really helps, right? On an energetic level down to like the nervous system. Can you just talk about like, does it alleviate stress? Like what are some of the benefits to it?
The benefits of sound healing are endless. We are all, every single person you know, we are all vibration. We are all basically sound. We're made up
Mm.
of so much vibration. And the yogic science that goes into the nam, and the nam is the sound current. Not only is it healing, but it's also very scientific. So we are able to heal on a very cellular level
Mm-hmm.
and also allow ourselves to relax. So I have a really good friend who, she was infertile for a long time, and she went through the IVF. She did all sorts of things to try to get pregnant. None of it worked.
Mm.
And then she learned how to be a sound healer, and about like 15 days into it, she got pregnant.
Wow.
Yes, and not only that, like there's some aspects about it that at first, because the sounds can feel foreign, but then they become very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I feel something that feels like it's a part of me. The sounds are also, in a sense, very non-linear. So because I do have a classical music background, I blend some of the linear aspects. So I kind of go in and out through it. It becomes like a journey.
Yeah.
And it does take care of allowing you to relax a little more, get more into the subconscious and the unconscious mind. So
Mm-hmm.
by simply closing your eyes and receiving the sound, you can feel many benefits. I have friends that have never done any drugs, and they're like, I saw things when you were playing sound, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, really something is happening. So I feel like it's more of a discipline for me that allows me to heal people and also heal myself, and then to bring down my nervous system, to calm it
Mm-hmm.
down, to also deals with the glandular system. You're also just allowing the energy to move through you rather than trying to say like, what does it mean? And that's
Mm.
kind of like what words do. We try to associate a certain meaning with it, but even within the harmonics and the subtleties of sound, there lies a language that is very universal.
Mm.
And I play singing bowls, so I have several of these, and also Tibetan bowls. I feel like I picked it up really fast, and I think I've been playing it in a past life. It feels very familiar, and there is evidence of them being around 4,000 years ago.
Wow.
This is also the crystal bowls in particular. These are a byproduct of current AI of technology, because these were made by people that manufacture computers,
Oh, wow.
and these would heat up to 400 degrees, and they would put the little crystal quartz component inside with a tongue, heat it up, and then someone figured out on their way to the trash can that they sound pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so I love that aspect about the current sound bowls, that we're merging ancient technology with current technology. So it
Mm-hmm.
becomes something that is kind of blending of the times, and
Yeah.
also coming more into out of like the hippy dippy, but also into like, wait, this is a byproduct of the computer industry.
It's amazing. Yeah. And every time I do sound therapy, I just feel so like relaxed and just fresh, renewed, like all of that, like really calms me down.
Yeah,
So you're going to take us through, right?
I
Like
will.
some sound healing. And what would you recommend? Like, do we close our eyes? Like you can kind of walk us through it, right? So for people that don't know kind of how to,
Yes.
you don't really need to do anything, right?
Yeah, so you can either just sit in a comfortable position if you are in a chair, or you can go ahead and lie down. And another recommendation would be to either put earphones on or your Bluetooth speaker, or just listen from your phone. So, but that would to optimize the sound, it would be on the Bluetooth speaker. And once this quarantine ends, like find your local practitioner that does bowls, and the vibrance in person is so strong.
Yeah.
It's really strong, and there's something else about it, but that doesn't mean that you can't reap the benefits when you're over the internet, because you have more of a subtlety that is coming through. So it's not, the
Mhm.
sound will not be perfect, because we are through Instagram. There might be some delays, but you will still reap the benefits.
That's
Open mind, open
awesome.
heart. Yes.
So before we get into this, where can people can find you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Are you doing like virtual healings? Like, can you tell them a little bit about like, anything that I know you're out on the West Coast now.
Yes.
Anything that you want people to check out,
Yes.
for you.
So I teach at several studios, at Go Inward in Long Beach, the Invincible Hall, which is based in New York, also Jupiter Soundscape. But the beautiful thing about the internet is that people are joining from all over the world, so it doesn't matter where you're at. And also, me and my partner Lou, he's a really great artist as well. We play music together.
Oh,
So
wow.
almost nightly we offer sound baths.
Wow.
So if you go to my Instagram, which is Kundalini_soul, you'll see them either on IGTV or IG Live, or onto my feed. So and we do that. We've been doing them together as an offering through this time, through quarantine, to help people come together and also just relax. Like the medicine of sound, it is really transformational on a very cellular level and emotional. Some people just end up crying or maybe getting angry. That's okay too. That is purging, working through your emotions. It's super powerful.
That's amazing. Oh, we have someone tuning in from Peru. So we're it's like this is international. So this is good, girl.
Yes.
All right. So do we want to dive into the
Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna close my eyes. Hopefully I don't fall asleep, but you never know.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
All right, so everyone find a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting in your seat, and gently begin to relax the body. Relax the mind. Relax the soul. Collectively, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. And through your nose, exhale deeply. Again, inhale. Through the nose, let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Gently noticing every aspect about your physical existence. Noticing any tightness or tension or any memory from trauma within your body. And gently begin to breathe into those spaces that are tight or tense. And on each exhale, imagine the pain, the tightness dissipating into thin air. Give yourself permission to relax. Give yourself permission to create space for that which better serves you. Allow the sound to be medicine. Gently relax. Gently make your way back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and stretch your arms up to the sky. And then gently bring them down. If you're ready, open your eyes. Collectively, let's take one deep inhale together. Hold the breath and let it go through the mouth.
Thank you. That was so, I almost fell asleep.
It does that. Yeah, it's very relaxing. It's what got me out of like panic mode and just more into the present. Sometimes I forget how long I play when I'm playing, and it really comes into this like very non-linear space. And I was like, oh shoot, it's already 5:56.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's so relaxing. Yeah, and I get, I wish I had the headphones because I think you can hear it louder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, I'm going to save this for the replay so everyone can watch it. And yeah, and like you said, recommend like for the earplugs and, you know, just because, I mean, I felt it, but I know it's, you know, when it's in your ears, it's powerful. So people can check you out. You're doing these sound healings, you said, every day?
Almost every day. I teach a lot, so I try to make them every day, but I'm going to do a system where we record like maybe 2 to 3 at once, so that way we can have them every an offering. So
thank you so much, Ramona. You're amazing. Oh yeah, so Girl Conference is my first time learning of Kundalini Soul. Aww. That's awesome. Rachel, check her out. She's amazing. Yes. So, thank you so much, Ramona. And guys, check Ramona out. She's amazing. And you're such a great healer. And until next time. So I hope you have a blessed day. And thank you, Ramona, for your time and energy.
Thank you, Kelly. It was so nice to see you again.
You too.
Even though we're so far apart, like it means so much to reconnect with you.
Yes, and when I'm in California next, I'm coming to one of your classes, and we'll see you for sure, 100%. So, all right. Bye, Rachel. Bye, ladies.